welcome to the Rockhound Podcast. Or it might be morning, or it might be some other time in the continuum altogether. But we are so happy that you are here with us tonight. Welcome to the Rockhound Podcast, where we have a new guest for the first time ever, and I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. So you're on, John.
What up? Hey, my name is Johhny Konich. I'm new to this game. I just got in. I'm a digger, I'm a cutter, and I'm a jewelry maker. So all aspiring. I'm putting my hand in a little bit of everything. So I'm just learning everything and loving it, loving digging.
So happy to have you on tonight. He's a picking and a grinning and a digging and a making. It's all the things. I love it.
Get them all.
Sweet. Thank you so much. And Kurt, who are you tonight?
I'm Kurt out over in, I always screw this part up. I'm Kurt with Rock.Hounding.Adventures out in western Colorado.
We like to get all the hard part out of the way right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like stuff like who we are and where we might be hailing from. And I too am Karen from Ozone Fine Art Ventures out here on the interestingly moist but sunny Oregon coast. It usually isn't balmy like that out here.
I was gonna say, you better say what the weather is out there. You always do.
It's looking good tonight, you guys, at the beach. Surf's up. Let's go. And so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to feature some of the stuff that Johhny has been up to, and I think that we should just get cracking on that. And so, Johhny, what we'd love to hear about is how you got into this crazy rock business in the first place.
So that one's just kind of random. I kind of fell into it. Just had some stress and anxiety, and someone said, "Hey, check out some crystals." So I went to a crystal shop. I walked in. I'm like, oh, I was just blown away. That was probably 5 years ago. So, I mean, I just went in there. I started buying a bunch of stuff, So I'm like, I want to dig them up. I'm buying all this stuff. Let's go dig them up. So just got on Facebook, networked, found some cool people out there that let me dig with them. Went out one time and just fell in love. My boy, Tim Mayer, he's the one that got me into it. He helped me find land out there. So I got a 20-acre claim out in Colorado we can go dig in. And now this year I'm going every week. I've been going to a different state to dig. I took a week off last week to do a couple personal things, but every week I'm going to a different state to dig with that local miner, bring some stuff back, and then buy directly from the miners. So I'm trying to get it right from the guys who dig it out, hand dig it or machine dig it, either one. But I'm trying to get that, bring it back to the shop and sell it.
I love the mine to table kind of thing going on.
Right, and then so like I did that, so like I started doing that. I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do this, I want to cut rocks. So I bought machines to cut rocks, and I started cutting rocks. I'm like, well, now I want to make jewelry. So it kind of all just pile. Next thing I know, I mean, one day I'm selling cars, the next day I own a shop and I'm cutting rocks and making jewelry and digging in the mountains. Like, what?
Domino effect.
Yeah, well, I love it. It's the best.
So you were speaking to me a little earlier about how you really entered into the whole business by way of kind of being introduced to the rocks, which are obviously a gateway drug to doing the mining and all this other stuff. So tell us a little bit about that first occasion where you kind of fell in love with the rocks.
I mean, like I took my buddy Tim Mayer, so I came down, I flew in there, and I was just going to go digging. I didn't have anybody to dig with. I said, hey, I'm in Colorado, I want to dig. Will anyone take me? My buddy Tim Mayer took me out to his spot, and he was into a huge pocket of amazonite, smoky quartz, and fluorite. So, I mean, I got spoiled on the first one I went out. So, I mean, he took me down big wormhole. I mean, just pulling out plates like this of smoky and amazonite. So, I mean, that was pretty much it. I did it, and then he took me out like 4 more times after, and I'm like, I didn't get one of those, but I didn't even get a smoky quartz. What's going on? I'm like, it's not easy. Like, it's tough. It's hard work for sure, but it's fun. It's fun to go out there and try to prospect. I want to do more of that this year. I didn't get out a lot last year for personal reasons, but this year I'm making up for it. Trying to hit all 50 states. So trying to find other people that dig in all these different states so I can go to different states, dig with them, buy from them, and it's just kind of like keep it all in the business, just keep it all flowing, helping the small guys get some stuff out too.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, you also treated me to like a quick kind of scenic round 360 of where you are sitting right now, which I think would be super interesting for the viewers to see. Are you willing to do that again?
Yeah, you didn't introduce him to my friend either, the worm.
Oh,
the worm from the ladder. Yeah.
The worm's got his back.
He got my back. Let me see. All right, let's do this. Yeah, just chilling in my shop. Let me do this. How do I reverse it? I don't know if I can reverse it here, but let's do it this way.
Well, this is good.
Oh, cool. Your shop looks awesome, man.
Yeah.
And I got my herbs back there, so I do tea. I pour my own candles. I got a laser
That's awesome.
like a laser engraver, carver, and 3D printer, all that. So trying to incorporate crystals and stuff like that, doing custom stands where people can literally come in to my shop, pick out a rough rock, show me how they want it cut. I'll cut it that way. I'll shape it and polish it, then make like a custom stand for them. There's so many things I got. I have so many ideas, but I'm doing everything myself. So I need to find a partner, or I need to find somebody that I can hire that's into the stuff as much as I am. I'm just having trouble finding somebody that matches my, effort or, my energy. I'm high energy, if you can't tell. I'm always bouncing off the balls. I'm working 17 hours a day, but, it's new business. You got to do that. That's what most people, if they fail, I'm not going to fail, but lack of effort. I'll tell you that. I'm going to keep going until they kick me out.
All right, everybody out there, you heard it here. He's looking for some folks that are as stoked as he is to help out. So
where are you located? Sorry, my stuttering is getting the best of me. Where are you located? So everyone knows.
I'm in Stowe, Ohio, so that's kind of like Akron, Cleveland, in between like Akron and Cleveland. It's a smaller town than Stowe, so I got a little retail storefront out here. And nice. I'm looking now to get a spot right next to me too, because I'm doing a bigger workshop. So I'm doing the metalworking and all that stuff. So I'm running out of room, so I'm going to get a spot just for my workshop, and then my other one for like my retail store or whatnot. Because I really want to get into where I want to end up is making like high-end jewelry, like molten metal and stuff like that. That's really fun.
That'd be sick.
Pretty cool. It's a lot of work, and I have to learn a lot, but that's what I'm trying to find other jewelers and go like mentor with them, like fly out and mentor with them along my trips while I'm going to dig and all that stuff too. I'm also trying to sharpen my skills up with jewelry making.
Nice. I think that like you never feel so young as when you're embarking upon something new. And isn't it so exciting to be learning to do the jewelry and to like, okay, how do I prospect well? How do I mine? It's like, I love feeling like I'm 6, like this is so fun. And this is like just pure joy to do.
Yeah, well, I always joke around and say I went to bed one day, I had a midlife crisis, and I woke up and I own a crystal shop.
That is so much better than how some people wake up after that.
Yes.
So.
Right, yeah. $100 sports car, something like that. No, I got a crystal shop. But...
Crystal's all I need.
Yeah, good on you for that. I mean, it was really cool to see like where you're sitting. Some folks are like sitting in the corner of their dining room, and you just never know. It's so cool to see your entire space. And how does that like make you feel sitting there with all the energy from all of those killer rocks and all the things that you've attached to them as far as memories go because you went to the mines to go get them? I mean, how does that make you feel?
Like midday.
Those of you driving and not watching your cameras, he just planted all over the place. So just so you know.
Yeah, all the energy gets. So I got to go outside. I got to recharge, stuff like that. I walk around at my plaza out here, so I'll get and walk around. I mean, it's fun though. I mean, I'm starting to believe more in like the energies in them stuff too. It's like some of it's scientific facts. So I mean, I don't know a lot about it, so I can't talk logistic. I can't talk scientific on it, but I feel like there's stuff in it. I mean, they're on watches, right? Yeah. They're in satellites. They're in computers. They're used to amplify signals. So there's something to them. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out there's more to crystals in the next 5 years. Now that more people are doing research, more people are digging up, finding cooler stuff. Who knows? Flux capacitor from Back to the Future. They were trying to tell us. See.
So,
right.
on this subject, when I was out living in Vermont, I met this geologist out there. He built a those like globes with the electricity you can touch and it shoots to your finger. And, you know what I'm talking about? So he took one of those and used the base part of it, and he made a platform where you can put a crystal on it, and each type of crystal obviously has different type of energy, but the light would flicker. The more it flickered, the stronger energy that it contained. And so I was there putting all types of crystals on it, and quartz was the strongest, but it was super cool. I just need to figure out how he made that and make it myself.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. So you never know. I mean, quartz is the strongest one, they say, too. So, I mean, you never know. Maybe we'll unlock some secrets out there when we're digging, too.
We keep on finding out new things about the rocks, you know, that some of them work better for batteries or for laser beams or what have you. So, for sure. And definitely a inspiration to keep on digging. So what kind of mineral would be your absolute like most giddy state of giddiness, Johhny, to dig up?
Opal. I mean, for sure. I already have it planned. Yeah.
That's Karen's too.
I already have it planned. Like in about 3 or 4 months, I'm going to Australia to dig some up. So I've got a couple buddies over there. It's winter there now. So as soon as it gets spring, which is about 3 or 4 months, I'm heading out there to go dig for sure. So that's already in the works. And I got South Africa and India as well to go dig. Oh, so wow. I'm going next year. I'm going to start international too. I'm trying to get all the states, but I can't pass up an opportunity. I've never been out of the United States, besides like Mexico and Canada, real over the border. But I've never been like over across seas or something like that. I want to go there and see what's up.
Heck yeah!
That'd be a lot of fun.
So do you know what opals you're gonna go out to go procure? Or are you looking like Lightning Ridge or Boulder in Queensland, or you know? Check all the above box, right?
All of them, yeah. Give me a little bit of everyone. I'll come for like 10 days. I can hit them all up. You know, I don't know how far they are. I know they're far away from like driving wise, but
but hey, well, I mean, you know, you can't beat it with a stick as far as, you know, seeing the entire country. If you can, you know, afford to do so, that would be so amazing.
Yeah, I saved up for it. So I mean, luckily I was in a relationship, whatever. Long story short, I saved up money for a down payment on a house. That fell through, so I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take that out and go have fun. And now I'm having fun. How do you get over breakups? Go places.
For sure. So I'll be talking to you when you get back with those opals.
Good, I'll cut you one. Yeah, come on in. You can pick one out. I'll cut you one. Make you a ring or a pendant or something. Where are you at? Where are you at? You're in Colorado?
I'm in Oregon.
Oh, Oregon. That's right. Yeah, Oregon. I know.
Yeah. But yeah, I have a hard time leaving this state because we do have some pretty cool minerals here too, and I'm a fossil hunter as well, so it's tough to go. But I would like to go to Australia.
Oh, hey,
fossil hunter! I got to get with you because I want to learn about fossils too.
So there was a couple years ago, Karen. You can tell him about this either now or later, but she was she was looking at one of the fossils she found under a microscope and found a little, what was it, an organism or a little thing that came back to life?
Yeah.
What?
Rotifer. Yeah.
Some like Jurassic Park stuff.
me out.
What?
Okay, so I do mostly fossil hunting on the coast on account that I'm right here. And so we have Miocene era fossils that we find in the formation coming out of the cliffs right here and out of the, you know, the bedrock of the reefs and that sort of thing. And so I took a sample because I'm also into the microbiology, like the foraminifera, which are the ancient one-celled guys that were hanging out that you can see underneath the microscope, also fossils. And so I'm looking at this slide and I put some fresh water on it, because oftentimes, just like if you use magnifying oil, it will help you it'll enhance what you're looking
Clarity.
at. And so I put the water on, and I swear it was clean filtered water, nothing in it. And all of a sudden there's like these guys moving on my slide. And
What'd you do with it?
Well, I filmed it. What I did, I'm like, this is awesome. I mean, I was a little freaked out at first. I'm like, is this like some pathogen that, I'm like in a movie, and I'm like, like patient 1 or whatever, like the ground zero for something bad. But so I like shot a picture, and then I looked it up online. Well, they're still squiggling over there on my, slide. And it turns out it's rotifers, which they can be in a stasis indefinitely. And so these guys could have gone into a stasis 3 years ago, 50 years ago, 1 million years ago, 100 million years ago. They can go into a stasis, and then they can be rehydrated and go right back to living.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly. And there they were, like squiggling around on my slide that had just been, so the material had come out of the inside of a fossil shell, and I was looking for foraminifera, which are the one-celled organisms, and I got these guys instead. So the likelihood is, now I can't be sure, I'm not the scientist, but the likelihood is that they were as old as the matrix material from the inside of the fossil shell, which would mean about 10 million or plus or minus years old.
So it's like those things you buy at the store, you throw in the water, and they grow in the water. It's like one of those things.
Sea monkeys. Yeah.
Sea monkeys.
Ancient sea monkeys is what I got for, my $1 that day. So that was a pretty wild thing. Yeah.
That's so. What'd you do with them after you were done looking at them? Did you save them? Did you put them in water? Did you feed them, or what?
I feed them. No, they were eating too. It was so wild. Like you could see, like they look like those shavers that have the round head attachment thingies, the dudes shavers that have that's exactly what they look like. They have these like rotating cilia, like eating whatever orifice eye, and they're like spinning around, and then they like scrunch around like a little inchworm, and then they like spin and eat again. And so I let the slide dry out, and I have it in a safe place so that I can rehydrate them.
Rehydrate later. Go to sleep.
They're in like a cryogenesis or whatever state right now. They're on dry sleep.
You get them up. You get your slide. You're blowing on the slide. Like dry out.
Yeah. So that was wild. And so, what would you say the thank you, Kurt. What was the wildest thing that you found? Would you say, Johhny?
Wait, what was that? I didn't hear you.
What's the wildest thing that you found?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably seeing Agate out, and when I went up to California with my buddy Jeremy Berg. So you go out there and you look in the mountains and you find seams. So I found a pretty nice moss agate seam with some really. Actually, do I have it here? I don't. No, I don't have it here right now. But I found probably about 4 pounds worth of stuff. I haven't really found too much. So I went out. See, I've been open for 2 years, but I've been getting the business going. I literally buckled down. Last year, I gave up. I dug twice last year because I was trying to get the business up and going. Like I said, without getting into too much, I was in a relationship. I wasn't allowed to travel. I wasn't allowed to be on social media. Long story. So I got rid of that, and I've been 5 months out of that. Now I'm doing everything I should have done last year. So I really am not that experienced. I haven't really had time. I've been just busting butt to get the shop up and going, and that's my main goal. And now that I got it up and running, I'm going fluid here. I hired somebody. So I finally got somebody here where I can start traveling more and doing more and more fun stuff, seeing different places to dig or whatnot. So that was probably my best. And probably the second best time was when I went with my buddy Phil, when he let me take the crane. He let me take the crane out there and start doing it. Or what do they call it? Not the bulldozer. The thing with the arm. I can't. Excavator.
Excavating.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there playing. He's like, all right, time to go. I'm like, hold on, one more. Hey, hold on, one more. He had to boot me off. so fun. But
Yeah,
it's
some
pretty
of the
cool.
big toys that we get to play with, you know, like it's fun until it's not. Like when you get to play the excavator game for a day, it's awesome. If you're doing that for, you know, like the entire summer, maybe some of the days might run you raw. Like roto hammer is always fun until you're sore, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm a little guy too. It hurts my shoulder. Bam. Yeah.
Right, you got to train to be able to mine, you know. Like, just go to the gym for mining.
Well, I tell people it's called digging yoga, basically. Like when you're digging and you're digging in the holes, like when we dig in Colorado, you're in a hole, so like your legs have to be bent all sideways, and you're going in sideways and stuff like that. Like that's the worst. So it's funny. We make a joke. We just say it's like digging yoga. You need to practice digging yoga because your legs are all sideways trying to get in there. But I'm trying to think if I have a picture here. The one hole I was telling you about that I saw, I had a picture here somewhere of it, but I think I moved it to my house. I don't know. But some of the holes are crazy. Like
he doesn't live so much, apparently. Like when you have your own business, it's so true. You totally live where you work.
Exactly.
It's like my buddy. Like, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but my buddy Tim. Like that's not me. That's my buddy Tim. This is the guy up, but that's like his hole. So he's like down in. I mean, he's like 10 feet down and then 10 feet under the ground. Like talk about claustrophobic. Yeah.
But is it worth it? Do you go a little crazy when you find something? Yeah.
Oh yeah. When they find pockets, I've watched them pull a bunch of stuff out. I haven't hit like a big pocket yet, but I've seen them do it. So you know, you're using big hammers, big tools, all that stuff. Once you get down to a pocket, then you like drop all the metal. Then you're like in with your hands or with like a toothpick. I mean, a chopstick, something that's not going to damage the crystal. And then you're just in there picking, and then they start falling out. And then you'll see like a big face of crystal in there, and that's when you get super excited. Big face going, then you want to clear all the way around it and try to wiggle it loose. And it's fun watching the extraction videos. So that's what I'm going to try to get more of that. Eventually, when I'm doing this traveling, I'm trying to find a photographer to come with me that's going to travel too. So when I go out to these places, like it's hard to have your phone out, be on the hill, you're dirty. It's just your phone gets all messy. It's too much to kind of try to do it all. So I think I'm going to try to hire a photographer to come with me for these trips and document everything. Because I mean, it's a learning experience too. So when I'm going to dig with these miners, I'm asking them, hey, what's the lay of land? What are you looking for? Like, you know, I'm getting all, we're talking about crystals, we're talking about rocks as we do that. So that's my goal, is to kind of get more videos like that and get people out here showing them, you know, what to look for when they want to go out, if they want to go out by themselves. Because there's so much public land, there's so much land out there that we can't even fathom how much land is out there to get stuff, you know. So it's more people involved in it. I think it's just it's cool. It's an activity. It's athletic. I mean, it keeps you in shape. There's not really a bad thing about it, except for you spend a lot of damn money, you know.
Yeah, and then there's returns, like depending on, you know, if you can gift or create or even make merch out of the rocks that you're finding, then you can figure out how it can, you know, pay your way into the next thing. So it doesn't have to be terribly expensive. So you just mentioned wanting to document some of the stuff that you're doing. You also had murmured about, before we went into the recording tonight, about maybe doing a YouTube channel. So you are you playing with that idea?
Yeah. So I'm real bad with social media. Until I started the business, I really didn't use this. So I really don't know about YouTube. I don't know how to start it. I mean, I know you just start a channel. I don't know the basics though to do it where I'm not wasting my time. So I'm trying to find somebody that's kind of familiar with it. They can kind of show me just how to get started, and then I roll. So I actually just hired a girl, and she's real into social media stuff. So she's going to kind of help me navigate that. That's a full-time job for me in itself. Like, people don't understand. Like, I'm on social media. Like, next thing I know, I'm responding to stuff, and it's been an hour and a half went by. It's like, oh my God, where'd that just go by? It's a full-time gig.
An hour and a half, you're lucky. That ain't nothing, man.
Yeah.
You're like, you wonder where your whole day went.
So it's so hard.
Yeah, when you could have been soldering something, or you could have been casting something, or you could have been like lapping something. I mean, there's so many different arms to this beast that we're into, you know, like it's hard to know which way to go some days. How do you decide which way to go, Johhny?
Usually flip a coin. A lot of times I'll post on my page and say, hey, look, I got this and this. I mean, I don't even tell you how much time I waste picking up a slab, and there's like 3 good designs. What if I cut this design, I'm not going to get that one. If I cut that one, I'm not going to get this one. So, I mean, literally sometimes hours looking at that slab, trying to find like, what's the best way to cut this? I'm not good at making decisions, so I really need to hire somebody just to make decisions for me. So I'm thinking about that one. Like, here's 2 answers. Tell me which one to do. I'll do it.
The person that just pushes you onto the workbench and like, here's what you're doing. I think I need that too. I'm so indecisive. Or when you're surrounded by all of your fun stuff, you're like, a little bit of this, and oh, but wait, here's this to play with, and oh wait, I gotta look at it under the microscope or whatever.
Or there's the times where when you're like looking at this mineral trying to figure it out, and then you turn around, you get distracted on another subject, and then like hours pass, and you're like, oh yeah, I need to get back on to this one. It's just
right, and you post it, and then you're like hours pass because you're like talking to the people that are reacting to your post, and oh wait, I was slabbing that. You know, sun's gone down.
All my started. So like, you're talking about started projects. Like, these are all started ones. I like this one. I start cutting half of it, and then I don't cut any more of it. I've got like all these are started projects. I keep forgetting to do. I'm these
Johhny,
ones.
slow down. Yeah, slow down.
I gotta pick something to go with it.
I mean, not that we want to see less, but if you slow down the motion of your camera, then I think the interweb will catch up with you. Yeah, because you kind of went all pixelated and blurry, but I know that's how you roll. Like
excitement.
Yeah. He wants to show us everything all at once.
Uh-oh, I think we lost him.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, I saw him move.
Could be a little frozen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's trying to catch up with you. Maybe moving wherever your Wi-Fi is. Yeah,
you scared my cat.
Even the camera. Back? Are we back? Can you hear me?
We're getting.
Can you hear me?
We're getting there. There you are.
Yeah, I think that you sitting still. Not that we want you to, but I think that like you just broke the internet with all of that energy.
It's all that energy. It's all that energy back there. I told you, all that positive energy. They can't handle my love. They can't handle my love.
My Jaspers from smiling and laughing too much.
He's just cracking up, open all these energy cells back there. You know, by sawing and falling.
That's how we roll.
Oh, that's great. It did look like, even in the blur, it looked like you had a lot of projects going on. What would you say is your favorite thing as far as the production side of it goes? Like, do you like making cabs? Do you like polishing? You know, is there something in particular that kind of you can't wait to do more than the other things?
Just cut open the nodules. Like, I have some nodules here, but like, my favorite thing is cutting. You can't see anything inside. You just know the nodule. You know it's an agate, and then you cut it open, and then like you look for the patterns. So like, these are some of the cool ones. Like, I'm doing Whiskey Creek Jasper now. So like, if you look, I don't know if you'll see this, but like, I like cutting open the nodules to get this. Is that clear enough?
That looks like Zion
Creek. Yeah, right. Oh my God, that's fantastic.
That's awesome. That's beautiful.
Just bonker stuff. Like, I love that. And then you get into the UV reactive stuff. This stuff right here. These are just Troncus geodes, but like, I don't know if you can see them, but
yeah.
Yeah, hit it harder.
I'm bad at angling. I'm trying to angle it in the camera. I'm so bad at angling.
It looks good.
I'm trying to get adjusted the right way.
Right.
That was my favorite, though. Yeah, and then you guys are killing me.
You're killing us.
Yeah, this is a group kill, I think.
Where's Theo at?
Oh, dude.
I know, he would love this.
He would love this.
Yeah,
I only get, the more comfortable I get, the weirder I get. So this is just the beginning.
We're having you back on.
We will.
We'll all get weirder.
Cold Mountain Jasper.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Ooh. Hold it right there.
It looks like a stained. It looks like a stained glass.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Wild.
Oh, nice. Is that considered a breccia then?
Yeah, it's a breccia.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
That's
No, it's a Jasper agate. So like, you mean abrasiated type thing? Like, is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes, yeah. So like, Cold Mountain comes in like, I should show you. I don't have the examples now, but I've cut probably 60 of these open, and not one of them even looks remotely the same. It's so crazy. They're all so different.
Oh my gosh, I need that in my life.
Like this one. This is the other one I cut. It's owl. Can you see what this is? It's owl eyes. Owl eyes.
What? That's crazy.
I think this is our thumbnail.
Make some glasses. Yes, thumbnail. That would be awesome.
Oh man! All right, yeah, that's. I think that's the only other. Oh yeah, last one.
More.
This is
Take us through the whole shop.
Yeah. This one is the Idaho Sunset Jasper agate, the ones that just came out. I'm bad at recording, but video.
You're good. It looks good.
It's got everything going on. Like, see, there's that water line, and then you've got like a bunch of like those crazy flamey forts. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's so many thumbnails.
I know. I know that YouTube will be all like, you get 3. You know, lately they're like, which one do you want? Because they're all good.
Oh man, see, you guys are getting. It's 11 o'clock. I go to bed. This old guy. I go to bed like at 9:30 at 10. This is past my bedtime. I'm gonna get in trouble.
It's only 8 here, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's only 9 here.
I know. Well, thank you for joining us from a whole different time zone.
Yes.
Because, are we keeping you up too late?
He's joking.
No. I just won't get that much rest tonight. I'll have to sleep in a little bit.
Extra Red Bulls in the morning.
Last sips of the Red Bull.
Get her going. Get her done.
So what kind of jewelry are you working on these days, Johhny?
I do wire wrapping, so I'm gonna grab a couple. I do some wire wrapping stuff. I want to get into fabrication though. The melting of the metals.
Yes.
I do like a hybrid type thing where I make the base and then I do different kind of wire twists around that and solder those in. I've seen a couple different stuff like styles out there, but like I kind of want to try something different and all that. But I just need to know the basic tools. I have most of it, but there's certain melting points or certain ways to do things better than others. So I'm just trying to learn that. So
there's a lot of not reinventing the wheel that you don't want to do. Yeah.
Don't want to do it. Yeah. See, I can do the basic stuff, but I did a few custom orders, but I just don't want to. I'm gonna wait till I'm good. I don't want to push mediocre jewelry. Like they were cool, they were okay, but they weren't up to par for me at least. So I want to wait till I can do it. It can be fully well done piece of jewelry before I can do that. Which a couple more lessons, I think I'll be there. I'm just missing a few things. I just need time. I don't have any time. I haven't had any time to actually practice or learn or do anything. It's just been chaos. But
hear that?
Yeah. The other day he was wire wrapping in the airport.
I'm gonna start a series. Yeah, wrapping in the airport.
Dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Any of those times that you actually get time waiting someplace is a blessing. Like that really is when you can, catch up on little projects. I always have, I have a purse that's the size of a small suitcase to begin with, and could be used as a weapon because I've got a bunch of tools in there all the time. And so, you get stopped someplace and you're like, okay, sprack out the little jewelry studio and go. Yeah.
That's sweet. To go pendants.
Yeah. Seriously. And then, people ask, what are you up to? And then, it's actually a kind of cool little discussion point where, you can have some pop-up friends and possibly head them towards your YouTube channel or your shop, and bada boom. They saw it made.
Always networking. Always
making friends.
Yeah. You never know who's going to have that one piece of information that's just going to flip your mindset into a whole new world. Yeah.
Oh, that is so true. Like those happenstance, meetings where you're like, I can't believe that, you happen to own a mine, or like, you're looking for this thing. It's like, yeah, it happens quite a bit.
Life does that. Life will bring them together too. Like life will bring you together with those types of people. Like I think if you're living an authentic life, you're doing the right thing. Life kind of guides you towards those people, so you run into them.
Inspires for your success.
Yeah. You bump into the right people.
Yep.
Yeah, bumped into you guys. I bumped into you. Perfect timing.
And we bumped into you right before you go to Opal Land and bring me back some. Look at how that works.
Usually.
Fran. So Kurt, do you have any questions in particular? I know you
I normally have some good ones, so like I know you're getting ready to do a lot of traveling and stuff. We've asked this question quite a bit in the past, but if you could go anywhere, all expenses paid, where would you go and what would you hunt for?
Oh, I love this question so much.
I mean, that's the same thing. Opals. I mean, all day long.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's by far my favorite thing is opals on my list right now. But yeah, I'd have to say that would definitely be my top one.
I know where
you can hit all three of them. I mean, like you can hit all three of them while you're out there. Just seeing a new place, seeing a new country would be neat too.
Have you considered Mars?
Yeah. You have a ticket,
opals on Mars.
He did say all expenses paid.
Absolutely. If they came and said you want to be a trial, I'll do it. I'll just sign me up. I'll go. I'm pretty sure I'm from there anyway. So I mean,
have you worked opals yet, Johhny?
Yeah. So I do like Ethiopians. I haven't done any of the Lightning Ridge, any of the high end. I got a few big chunks I got in collections, but I'm too afraid to cut them yet. So I can do Ethiopian stuff like that. Expensive ones I haven't tried yet. But I like Boulder Opal. So I do Boulder Opal, Corate Boulder Opal. I love that stuff. And that stuff's just killer.
Yeah, the Boulder Opals are my absolute favorite of all time, except for you gotta work them outside and you're gonna have a spray tan,
Yeah.
Yep.
So dirty. So dirty.
It's the good kind of dirty though. Right on.
Yeah, I like it. I like the host rock in it though, because I mean I like the vein, like when it's like veiny and it looks like lightning going through it. Like that's why I try to find pieces like that have like a scene in them or something like that. So I like the cracks going through with the different colors. A lot of people like the front jelly face, which is good. They're cool, but I like the ones with the host rock in it for some reason.
Like the ones with more personality.
Yeah.
Yes, amen. Yeah, something that's more uniquely different. Yeah, and that's what I do when I cut my calves. When I get big rough rock, I slab it down and I look for the best part of the rock. So I do a lot of things that have pictures in them, have banding in them, stuff that you're chasing down the color. So you have to cut it right too in order to get some of the right patterns. But I try to find the best calves. So basically, I say my calves are like the filet mignon of the steak. So I try to go and get the best calves out of there. And I'll make calves out of the other stuff, but I try to do a lot of the higher end designer cabochons. So. I like the rare stuff. I like scenes, lightning, mountains. That stuff gets me going big time.
Nice.
Get some of that, but yeah, it's a fun gig.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have more of some shows and tells for us?
Let me see. Well, my personal collection. I mean, I love this guy. I just required.
I heard the worm was saying yes, he does. Yeah.
No. No, she's not. She's not like that.
What?
Gotta get. Well, this one I always love this one. This is my favorite one right here. This is a piece of Elmwood Mine calcite right here. I mean, massive. Just a massive Elmwood Mine. Whoops. Let me get in the frame here. I'm so bad at doing this part though. But look at this guy. Yeah.
Come on, Dana White it. Come on, you can do it. Wow, that is spectacular.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beauty. This one came in the collection. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Don't kid.
I mean, like, he would lop his foot off if you dropped that.
Oh my gosh.
That would be okay.
And these, yeah.
Oh,
Amylites.
Yeah, I mean, look at the size of this one. Look at the colors, blues. I mean, everything. I love
That's
the blue.
beautiful.
I know that we're not supposed to lick stones.
You can't
Well,
some of them. You can't some of them. Just not all of them. Just don't do it often.
Just don't do it often. Kids, don't listen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Plug your ears.
Right. This is not for kids. Oh, those amylites are gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are killer. Those are the ones I bought a collection. I kept them. So when I buy collections, I keep a lot of them because, like, you know, I want to collect first, and then I want to sell. I mean, then I do the business after that. Like, I want the rare stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, I never seen that before. I'm like, I know, I got it. You know?
I love that response.
Yeah, but you have to have the look too.
Yeah.
So fun. I mean, there's so many varieties. There's so much variety. Oh shoot, I'm at 9% on my phone. Hold on, let me get this.
Oh, you gotta plug that sucker in quick.
I forgot we switched. I was on the computer to start with. I thought.
Yeah,
I got it.
I threw you off a bit. There we go.
We're good. We're good.
Save? Okay. Yeah. Maybe
We're
that's
good.
why you were like pixelating off
Yeah.
before. It just didn't
Probably.
need
No,
more
no.
power.
What?
Oh, whoa.
We're gonna go sideways.
No, what happened was I was so excited to show you my rock room. I was so excited. My energy was so high.
Yeah.
EMP.
Yep.
Right? You zapped everything.
Right. Well, like the charging cord. So I have one of those gimbal things that hold up.
Gotcha.
The charging cord is hitting the bottom.
Gotcha.
So you gotta catch me leaning sideways.
Yeah, there you go.
Just lean into it.
Right close. He's going
There you
down.
go. Just stay like that. Good ab workout.
This is that yoga you were talking about.
Yeah. Oh.
Shit. I might have to hold it here. There we go.
Oh no, your arms are gonna get more tired than with a roto hammer if you have to hold it.
Right.
Dude.
Well, I'm gonna see if I reset it. Yeah. There we go. I think I got it.
All right, this is
Nope.
definitely. I think now the gimbal is like, or yeah, is thinking.
There we go.
You know how
Best you
they're
There you
like,
go.
do you want vertical or do you want horizontal? And it like swoops you around and you're trying to video and it's like trying to turn you. It, like, I don't know, mine does that, but it might be because it's cheap.
Well, I think my phone's too heavy. I have the S22 Ultra. I think it's too heavy because it tips it. So like I try to balance it out on there sometimes.
Yep, same here. All right. Well, hey, Kurt, do you have anything to show and tell this evening?
Well, I haven't really been very active as far as lapidary goes because I've been out exploring. But I will show.
Well, just take us on all of your trips then.
Yeah.
Right now.
See it. Yes, see it.
So I have been cabbing a little bit at night, but I don't know if y'all can see this. This is a moss agate from Oregon that Karen sent me about a year ago. Been trying to. It's hard to see. I'll start using pictures in the future because
Hey,
it's
Johhny,
hard
you
to
can
show
mine
this.
it out here. So,
Hey,
you know.
there you go. That's probably the best you're gonna get.
For sure.
It's pretty
And,
stuff, and it's multicolored. Thank you, Kurt.
Yeah. So there's that, and then there's I think this is fisheye agate, but
Oh, nice.
that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
beautiful cabochon. The calcitiny glows white under a black light, which is pretty
Ooh.
cool. And
Yeah, I love the UV reactive stuff, man. I want to start.
Yeah.
I want to start a section in my shop. It's so cool, like short wave and long wave. It's like
Yep.
magical when you turn it on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I got 2 more. These are Oregon waterline agates. But I don't know if y'all can see it. But this one kind of looks pretty
That
cool
bad boy
because
looks like it's off of a thunder egg, eh?
it looks like, but I think this was I have no idea. Someone subscriber sent me some slabs.
Nice.
But this one is kind of cool because the brown rhyolite portion reminds me of like land, and then the way the water banding is, it kind of looks like a heavy rainfall over the landscape. So it's pretty cool. And then
love that stuff. Yeah.
The last thing for show and tell, I bought a piece of Chinese fighting blood agates, cut it open, and had some pretty crazy banding, orange, reds, yellows, quartz, and so I'll be cabbing these soon. But that's pretty much.
Is that the one you sent me? You sent me a picture of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That one was dope.
I've been wanting some for a very long time, and a seller started selling them pretty reasonable, so I bought one, and I'm gonna be buying more and cabbing those. So and then I'll end up wrapping them too. So
nice.
That'll be fun.
Nice. Beautiful stuff. That's gonna make some killer cabs, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm excited.
Killer wraps. I miss seeing wraps lately. Am I missing?
Yeah, I'm missing them too. I haven't really done any wraps, and
that's what I'm saying. Like, am I just missing them, or are you not making?
I'm not making them really. I've been late spring and summer and fall is like active outside season, and then in the winter is when I start doing more wraps because I'm stuck inside, and yeah.
Gosh, I hear that. It's so hard to do studio
But
time
I know.
now.
I need to do some though.
Just want to be outside. I know it's hard to create in the summer. You're right. I just want to be outside.
Yeah.
Good time to mine, though. Good time to mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have Theo is next for show and tell. Hey, Theo, what do you have? And Theo.
Oh, is this the one he was working on?
Yeah, this is the ammonite that he had found, and let's see. There we go. I'm gonna try to go in the right direction here. Yep. And so it's got ammonite, like you were just showing us, Johhny. Although this is self-collected, I believe, by Theo. He's been working on this bad boy, and so more of the ammonite, different shot. As you know, there's because of the topography and how you prep these guys, you get like the different spectrum of the ammonite coming through. And oh man, it's like so nerve-wrackingly thin. Yeah, like in some places you just obviously wouldn't want to polish through it. And so this is how big the specimen is. So what he was talking about doing,
monster.
And it's a total monster. It was doing one side for the what's the word I'm looking for? You guys pick my brain really quick and know that I'm trying to
coating? A coating?
No, the names of those little sutures. Thank you, guys. You sent it to my head. Those are like the suture side. He wanted to polish the sutures on one side, and then so here's a close-up of that. And still, even some of the ammonite is poking through on this side. Oh my gosh! And so here's another. Look how mappy
that's so cool,
are. Isn't it?
Where do you dig it up at? Where was the location?
He's in Montana.
I believe
Montana.
This would be Montana material, yeah. And this is it's as big as my head, you know.
Literally as big as his head. That's crazy.
Yeah, because and he's not a small person either. Like, what is he, 6'4" or something?
So I don't think he's that tall.
He's more than 6'2".
Is he? He's taller than me.
Yeah. He's
Jeez.
taller. He's
I didn't
so
know
tall.
that.
I rolled up on him when he visited the beach, and I was just like, holy crap! You're like, oh, you're way taller than I expected you to be. Oh, here he is.
Is there volume?
Can you hear it?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna start it over again because there is, and I can hear it.
Is there that little? Wait, never mind.
Yeah, it's not muted. So let me
Okay.
know if you can hear it. Can you hear that?
I can't. No.
Oh
No.
man, that sucks so bad. Okay,
I think
hold on.
Theo had this issue last time.
Yeah, and I can't remember how, if we did, there was any way to make that more
Maybe
better.
you have to unplug your headset.
I wonder if we're gonna have a feedback loop if I do. Let's.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Nope.
Got it. Yeah, I don't hear anything either.
Nope.
This is ridiculous. Piece of crap.
Trying to say.
There you are.
He said that he was sorry that he couldn't be here, that he was trying to die but didn't. And it's smoky and his body is really upset right now. And anyway, here's my show and tell is what he's trying to say. His monster ammonite that he just found. And it's phenomenal. And it's huge. And look at the sutures and the ammonite. That's the suture side. And
I don't know.
there's the ammonite side. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Ooh. Love that color pop.
That thing is insane.
Yeah, it is.
It's so nice. I love it so much.
It is.
This video is coming out Saturday. This thing is huge.
That's crazy.
How can I do this
Self-collected too.
one-handed?
Mm-hmm.
This is how huge it is. This is not forced perspective. This is how you know it's real.
Conversation.
And that is all.
I like the commentary with it, Karen. Thank you.
That's what made
That
it.
was good.
Like Theo's gonna be calling me like, what? What did he say? That was all that he said. And Theo, thank you so much for sharing that. That was incredibly amazing. We love your ammonite and the ammonite so much. And so he says that there's a video coming out on Saturday about that creature, both Theo and the ammonite. So definitely tune in on Saturday for that. And so next up, this is actually what I've been working on. I'm working on this and a much harder project that was a commission. And this was the fun project that I usually have a couple projects going alongside each other so that when one is in the pickle, the other one I'm working on, and then I switch them. And so if one of them's got a lot of pressure as far as like I'm feeling kind of janky about it, then I usually have a fun project where I'm feeling like super flowy and it's fun. And so that was this guy. I can't show you the other one because it's A, not finished, and B, it's a surprise for a commission person out there somewhere. So I just can't. So what this guy is actually that's an obsidian that I did just a standard round facet job on the top. And then I was so happy to get some silver or quartz from the lady at Gemfield. And so the silver ore quartz here is from the Black Warrior mine. And I cabbed that bad boy up. And then I actually, for the first time ever, rolled the bezel for this on my rolling mill. And so that's, of course, fine silver, but it's the first bezel that I actually made from scratch, which was super pleasing. So no more buying from Rio Grande.
I absolutely love it. It's so
That's
beautiful.
awesome. Love the bezel, making the hand. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Making it all. Yeah.
And then the last chapter is the fact that the actual metal is part fine silver, part sterling silver, and part copper that I fused together and made the sheet metal out of, and then rolled that. And so you can see up towards the top of it is the silver, and then it goes into the copper, and then around goes the silver. And so it's an amalgamated piece. And then the texture that I added actually continues the veining from the silver ore into the outlying metal. And so that was kind of the vision for that piece. And that is what I have been working on thus farly.
Teach me. Teach me. Teach me.
And so, yeah, that's the, you see all the debris back behind me. This is my studio, and facet machine right there. There we go. And then I've got, an array of all of the bench tools that I need. There's an all you need right there for making cabs and whatnot. And then, wait, there is a rolling mill right there. And so I seriously, I sit here with a rolling chair and roll the different sections of this room to get these pieces done. And then I might do a little social media or whatever, and then roll back. My microscopes are right here to my left, and so it's like a great little command center nest that I hardly ever leave.
Well, I'm gonna come visit. I'm gonna fly out. I'm gonna come visit. I'm gonna come visit for one day because I want to go to Oregon. I'm gonna fly out, visit for a day. We'll go to your workshop. We'll make some cool jewelry. We'll each make a piece of jewelry, and then go see Oregon.
There you go, dude. Let me know when you're coming, and we'll do the hookup. And so the thing that we just were talking about as far as the social medias go, where do we find you, Johhny?
So on Facebook, it's my name, Johhny Konich, which is Johhnny, Konich, Konich. So that's my personal account. I don't get any traction on my business page at all. Doesn't matter. I could put $3 million and it's 1 like, 2 likes. No, there's no traction. So yeah. I don't know. So my personal page gets it, and so right now it's that page, and then on TikTok and Instagram, it's just the Hidden Pocket Ltd, which is the name of my shop.
And so, are you doing business online right now? Where do people go if they're interested in some of that, the pretties that you were just showing?
Probably my Facebook account. I mean, so I'm still working on a website. I don't have a website yet. It's in progress. I'm doing Facebook Lives every now and then, but through Facebook, I give a lot of stuff free away. So I do raffles hey, check out this piece of agate. What's it look like to you? Leave a comment and you'll get entered into a drawing. I give away a bunch of gift cards, a bunch of slabs. When I cut something new, I post it and give stuff away. So right now I'm still trying to figure out how to do the selling part, lives and all that, because I need to know how to do shipping. I need the supplies for shipping, so I don't want to get overwhelmed and have a bad experience for my customers. So I'm trying to do practice lives on there. Just hey guys, practice lives, not serious, don't take it serious. So I goof around or whatever, just to learn the system to get it down. So Facebook's probably your best bet, and I'm working on going to TikTok. So I hired a girl, she does TikTok sales, so I'm going to start going live on TikToks too, but probably another month or 2 or 3 weeks, month, something like that before I do that. I don't know. I really don't have a schedule for anything. I'm free flowing. I'm just going. Yeah, I'm just going and letting life take me where it is. It's been guiding me pretty well, and just working hard. Just keep trying to learn new things, meet new people, and just live. I don't know. It's weird, but I don't have a plan.
It's weird, but I'm doing it. Yeah, I love that. That's great. That's fantastic. Well, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Do you have some words of wise, Kurt?
Yeah. So, and this can be applied to you, Johhny, but whenever like you're planning on visiting new places that you haven't ever gone rock hounding to, it's always good to check the weather when you're going to be there. Make sure you're not going to get possibly stuck, and be aware of your surroundings and stuff for emergency situations. Back last month, I was planning on going out to Utah to do some some black light UV agate hunting, and the area I was planning on going has, what is that word? Bentonite clay. Which do y'all know what that is?
Yeah. Opals in the Virgin Valley occur in
okay.
some material.
So that clay is very sticky when it gets wet, and the area I was planning on going is covered in that, and so many people were advising me not to go, which I'm glad I checked with Facebook in that rock group. But if I didn't check, there's a good chance my stubbornness would have gotten me stuck. And yeah, so it's always good just to double check your surroundings and know the weather conditions and everything about where you're going. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kurt. I have a quick weather-oriented bentonite story. we were actually mining over there in the Virgin Valley, and it had rained the day before and a couple days before that, and they had closed the mines, and they decided to open them back up so that we could go in. And I kid you not, I walked out of there with like 3 inches of extra stack on my extra tough.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like, and they were so heavy. It was like cement galoshes. I was like, I'm so tired. It was like just slogging around in that clay. And you can only imagine what that would do to your tires and your wheel wells and how you're not getting out. And so it is sticky crap for sure. Excuse my français. And so, Johhny, have you got some words of advice for us?
I mean, I'm not good at being put on the spot. You know, like if I'm just free flowing talking, you know, it'll come out. But let me think here. Just like about rocks or something, or how you guys do that?
Sure. Any kind of
anything.
Like anything that you're feeling like is a little nugget of good for folks.
Oh, you're opening up a door. You're opening up a door here. No.
Go to it.
No. I mean, just. My whole thing is I'm living this whole authentic life now, you know, being positive, having a positive mindset, just being your authentic self. So many people worry about what other people think about them and whatnot. So I'm just trying to get more people to be themselves. That's what we want to see. Be authentic and intent. Like, just have good intent in the world. A lot of people are doing good, but they're not doing it for the right reasons. They're doing a lot of good because they want to gain something from it. So be authentic and have good intent, and just do things because you want to do them for people. Don't do things because you want something in return, and life will just reward you. I mean, I'm proof. It's weird, but I mean, I wish I could explain it better, but just be authentic, be yourself.
I like
that's
that.
so great.
Mm-hmm.
That's spot on. And yeah, I like that, you know, hey, look where I am. And, you know, you go through your speed bumps, and then, like, what's so cool about going over bumps is that you catch air after, right?
And you grow. You grow. I mean, that's your speed bumps will make you grow and become a better person, you know? Like, it's like I almost like say, come on, bring on the negative, because it makes me stronger every time. Every time I can handle it. But it's weird. Yeah, it's definitely weird. I still go through bumps. Everyone goes through bumps all day long. It's the fact that there was things like life's perfect. It's not. You're always going to have troubles. You're always going to have good things. That's life. So once you realize, like, hey, trouble's only going to last a little bit of time. Just let me get through it and find ways to get through it. It's easier every time.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yes. Super wise words. Thank you so much, Johhny, for that.
You're welcome.
And just to toss the candy corn on top of that, I would just say that, like, in making the pieces that I was just talking to, there was one that was freaking me out. Like, I was worried about a bunch of pieces that had to get soldered together, like all crumbling over. And sure enough, like, and so I said I was making a fun piece while I was making kind of a hectic piece to keep my head kind of balanced. And so, you know, therein lies something that you might bribe yourself with, like, here's some good, because you have to do something that's kind of scary. But also, I did have something kind of melt down on the piece that was the scary one. And I was like, okay, Theo always likes to say fail forward. And so I was like, okay, is there a way that I can fix this that actually makes the piece better? And sure enough, in creating a solution to the problem, the piece got better. And so the piece looks fancy with like something that like is unexpected. Well, that's because it wasn't meant to be there, but like it is now, and it looks cool. So
happy mistake.
Super, super happy trees and happy mistakes. And so, when something, again, when the bump presents itself, you can decide if that's going to like stop you short, or if you're going to go ahead and just power forward and get some air off of it. And so at any rate, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Don't beat yourself up either way. And what were you going to say, Johhny?
Oh, no, I was agreeing with you. I said, yeah, that's exactly the same thing. It's how we handle those. Everyone's going to have bad things. It's how you handle them that defines you as a person. So yeah, you can sink down and play the victim. That's one thing. I don't want to get started on this because I'll talk forever. But the whole victim mode, like something happens, they victim. I get not the one-off situations and all that, but for the majority of the people, it's like pick yourself up. If you can pick yourself up, work out, do something, just find something cool to do in that moment and pick yourself up. Like you'll move along faster. And it's like too many people are getting coddled and following into that victim mode. I'm just trying to help people get out of it. But sometimes I get like I'm the bad person. It's like, no, I'm really trying to help you. Like maybe a positive mindset will help. Like, we don't understand what I've been through. I said, I don't, but maybe a positive a positive mindset can never hurt anything. Just try to be positive. And like you said, pull the positives out. Oh, I just got ruined. Oh, that's crappy. No. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my creativity, my mind, and take it, and now it's fixed. What was broke is no longer broke. There's a way to fix a lot of things, not everything, but keep searching until you find a way to fix it. But
totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I mean, we don't know what people have gone through, but I mean, like the rocks went under, intense pressure and, like high temperatures and all kinds of volcanic madness, and they came out beautiful. So let's be like the rocks, eh?
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. The rock phone is ringing.
Recharging. I'm recharging my brain.
There you go.
Right. All right. Well, do either of you guys have any events or videos coming up that people need to know about here in the near future, over the weekend or anything like that?
Well, not this weekend, but the following weekend, the 27th. It's a meetup. I don't know if you're allowed to do this on here, but like we're meeting up in Colorado. I posted it on my page, so if you go to my page, it'll be on there. But July 27th, we're meeting at Willow Creek Water Park in Golden in Colorado. It's gonna be an artist, friend, and digger meetup. So it's like all three of those things, and we all meet up there. We have a good time. Everyone gets to link up with people that like the same things. Just have fun and talk a little bit of business, but a little bit of fun. And diggers that don't know each other get to know each other. People that are jewelry makers get to meet cabbers, and it just brings the whole community together.
Awesome.
So what's the name of your Facebook group again, so that everybody can go join, and we'll put it in the description too.
Well, it's just my name. It's actually I switched it, so it's Johhny Konich, John. Last name Konich, Konich. Yeah. Cool. I'm checking on. I do a bunch of free giveaways. I'm trying to do a bunch of informational stuff. Like I'm trying to teach people. So I'm trying to get the people that are on the borderline of coming into this industry anyway. I maybe want to do it, maybe I don't. I just want to post all the things I do and show them, hey, look, this is all the possibilities. If you join this business, here's the possibilities of what you can do. You can pick whatever you want. I mean, every part is cool, whether you're a jewelry maker, a digger, just a cabber, just a collector, whatever it may be, an artist. There's so much you can do with it. So people that don't have that voice are afraid to ask, hey, ask me. Come on, bring it on. I'll help you. Come on. So.
Yeah, communities are so awesome for that, and good on you for offering a platform for it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is better for that, for sure.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Trying to get going. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me on. This is cool.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna be nervous, but I wasn't
It's been
nervous.
fun. I told you were gonna like it.
Yeah.
I made it,
Yeah, just
and
hanging with friends.
and it's an hour and a half past my bedtime. Oh, I'll be a bad boy tonight.
Ooh, yeah. Well, we'll let you get back to bed here. Hopefully you'll be able to sleep off that Red Bull that you just
Yeah.
Y'all go check out, of course, Theo's video that should be dropping on Saturday about that ammo night that he just did. And then over the weekend, there's always, of course, Kyle, the Wizard of Ob's live streams that have wonderful sales attached to them. And he's going to be taking a break soon, so you definitely want to go check those out before he's gone for a few weeks. And everybody wonders what they're going to do all weekend long. And of course, in the community, if you want to play with us all week long without being here on the podcast, then you can go join our Discord. One of the mods in the chat should be throwing that up, if not one of us. At this very moment in time, we've got the Discord, which is the Rockhound Roundtable. And so, again, thank you, Johhny, so much for coming into our lives and being such a fun guest this evening. Yeah, look at him. Woo! He's got his own flow mosh pit thing going on over there. And thank you, Kurt, for all of the beautiful shows and tells and hanging out this evening. And thank all of you guys for joining us for another Rockhound podcast. You made it all the way to the end. You get a medal for that. And we will see you, obviously, the next time that we have a Rockhound podcast, which should be very soon and coming to a theater near you. And so until then, we really appreciate you. Rock on. Go find some killer stuff. Do some digging and whatnot. And we will see you next time. Cheers.
Peace out.
Walk. Wow. Oh, we down.